Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. This is Rag Florida Fishing. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're out bass fishing. I got my buddy Charlie with me, and we're gonna get out there and try to get on some freshwater fish. Been hearing that the bite's good out here, so we're going to be throwing the PT, the paddle tail, the wacky worm, and the trick worm, all weedless except for the wacky worm. But we're gonna try to get on some fish some weeds like I did growing up. I'm real excited, and guys, let's get out there. All right, I'm actually gonna switch to the DOA 5-inch black with blue flake stick worm. Throw it around some cattails here. I always like throwing these wacky rig. I will throw them weightless Texas style too, but I like the wacky rig. It's a nice slow fall. Presentation's nice. The only bad thing is it's not weedless, but I mean, we're in pretty shallow water. I'll just work it kind of quick. But as you can see, we're just going to be fishing cattails, seeing if we can get on some bass here. We really have no idea what we're doing, where we're going. We're just kind of figuring it out on the fly. Oh, little bass. First little bass I've caught in a long time. Oh, dang, dude. You just want to get a little taste of snook or something? My first bass in a while. Thank you, buddy. Didn't we fish this already? Yeah. Okay, we're finding some grass again. I like it. I can't see crap, dude. Charlie. It's 67 degrees in the water, dude.
Was that bass cold when you caught him?
No, he's actually pretty warm. It didn't feel that bad at the ramp when I was walking in. Look at this saucy little pocket. All right, guys, I'm going to be throwing the paddle tail here. I'd put a little V-notch in the tail. Throw this kind of as a top water. Not much else has been going on. So see if we can get something doing this. Get a top water bite. Watch out, Cooter.
How deep is it?
7. What's he throwing? There we go. Little guy. Oh, golly, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was out in the middle. I was just slow rolling this thing. Little bass. Oh. That was on top. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm just taking this paddle tail and just swimming it, just weightless, but that tail is just barely moving. And I think these fish are moving a little bit slower, so like if I'm fishing the weeds here, I'll fish it on top for the first little bit and then let it sit. A couple twitches, and then for the rest of the way to the boat, I'm just gonna slow roll it. Because there's all this grass down here and there's little pockets where they'll be hiding out and they'll come up and smoke your bait. So kind of what I do with the shrimp is pretty similar to what I'm doing here. Just as the water depth gets deeper, I slowly move my bait accordingly. Got him in the middle too. They're gradually getting bigger, which is good. I don't think I've taken a fish off the hook yet today, but yeah, they're just liking it, slowly swimming just outside the weed line. So we've got a bite so far, which is good. Let's see if we can find the bigger ones that way too. Do you have one? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I got one. Playing with the trolling motor. Dude, look at how fat he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, he is cold. He's built like a bluegill.
Is it going backwards?
Yeah. Alright guys, well one thing I wanted to say was every bait that we're throwing today is a DOA bait. This stick worm, if I throw the trick worm a little later, the paddle tail, what else? The PT, all that stuff is all from DOA. So if you're a bass fisherman and you want to try some of these stick baits, jerk baits, the paddle tail, all that stuff, it's on the website, and you can use my discount code RAG10 at checkout on DOAlures.com and get all these baits for 10% off. So if you're a bass fisherman or you just want to have some bass baits on the side, go get you some at DOA Lures. All right, I'm going to be doing some flipping here, and I'm going to show you how I tie my braid straight to the hook. I double the line over, go through the eye, make a half hitch, and then I take that loop and then bring the hook through, and I'm still holding the two lines up here and cinch it down. And then just for fun, I do 2 half hitches on top of that. Cut off your tag end and you're good to go. All right, so I got a 1/2 ounce bullet weight with the black and purple, or black with blue flake. And yes, I'm flipping with a spinning reel. I'm using all of my saltwater equipment. Don't judge. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I feel like these fish are a little bit closer to the bottom. So we're gonna be flipping a little bit.
You're a fucking kid.
No, not really. All right.
Dude, you're smoking. What is that, 4, 5?
I don't know. Right in the top of the mouth. Pretty little bass. Caught him flipping. There's like just absolute stud bass here. Like thick, big-bodied fish. See you, dude. All right, I can't just not flip this. All right, well, we met some gentlemen that were kind enough to tell us that they were catching them on a Texas rig Senko, black and blue flake. So the bite's been pretty slow for everyone today, except if you're using shiners. So I think we're just gonna fish the edges of these cattails with Texas rig and see if we can pull anything up. That's a little better bass. Come here, buddy. On that little Texas rig stick worm, right in the corner of the mouth. Beautiful fish. A little lateral line. These fish are all chunky. Good genetics out here. Ooh, there's a little trench here too. Oh my. Here you go, Charlie. Oh, it's the best one of the day, I think. There you go, bud. Yeah. On the jerkbait. All right. Heck yeah. He was out in the middle?
Huh?
He was out in the middle?
No, I was throwing that. I saw. Remember when you saw something bust over there?
Uh-huh.
Or,
Oh. Man, out in the open.
damn, that was a good one, dude. You just swimming?
Right in the corner of the mouth. Yeah, just working it out in the middle, a little bit deeper. Beautiful little bass. Alright guys, so we kind of found a little bit of a bite at the end of the day. Just kind of fishing this open water a little bit deeper on this grass. Charlie's throwing the 5.5 jerkbait. I'm throwing a 5-inch wacky worm, the DOA 5-inch, and Charlie just caught one doing the same thing a couple minutes ago, and then I just caught that one. So we might be getting on a little bit of a bite here. See if we can kind of fish our way out, catch a couple more. Is Bree and Ryan coming over tonight too?
Yeah, I think that's kind of it.
There we go. Got another one. There we go. Look at that fish. Look at his lateral line. The colors on him is spectacular. Beautiful little fish. Man, just like a specimen. I know I do this a lot with a snook, but just his scale pattern, his tail, his fins. Beautiful little fish. Thank you, buddy. So guys, what I'm doing here is I'm just throwing out as far as I can. We're in a little bit deeper water, which is weird because usually, you know, you think bass, you think structure, but it seems like they're hiding out deep in this grass, and I'm just bringing that wacky worm over top of them, and they seem to be eating pretty. There we go. They seem to be eating. Oh, I lost them. Seem to be eating pretty good. So we're gonna keep doing that and see if we can find some more fish. No, I got some too. It's a big gator. Little feller. Man, even these little guys are all fat. See you, dude. All right, I'm gonna be throwing this little shad tail on a little jig head. Since they seem to be a little lower. Did I almost get you?
Bro, hit my bill.
No, sorry, dude. I'm just gonna kind of bring this over the tops of the weeds and see if we can catch something. I think this might work. I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm throwing it. You just caught one too.
Another one?
Mm-hmm. That's a better fish. Maybe. No, just had some grass on him. Caught him on the shad tail. Right in the corner of the mouth. Thank you, buddy. I'm not talking to you. Stupid.
You're talking to me now, right? Still the wag down there?
No, shad tail. We're gonna catch a big one, dude. That's a better fish. No. Oh, come here, buddy. Yoo-hoo-hoo. All right, think it's the best one of the day. Let's get a picture of that. All right, unhooked. Pretty little fish, thick girl. Thank you. I was like, man, this grass is moving its head. Choked the shad tail. Pretty little guy. He's the first non-girthy fish. Look at his belly. Which way did we come in? Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, I got one. Come here. Not a bad one either. Fat little girl. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, that was a fun little day, a little bit different than normal. We kind of caught fish doing everything. Had some hits top water. Caught them on the paddle tail. Caught them on the shad tail. Caught them on the jerk bait. Caught them on, what else we catch them on? Pretty much caught them on everything. I don't know, we caught a bunch of fish. But, you know, it was fun doing something different, bass fishing, getting back to the roots. What got me all hooked on to fishing. And, you know, Charlie and I used to bass fish back when we lived an hour and a half away from where we live now, and it was fun. It was a cool experience. It was different. It's probably good to get the boat in fresh water and rinse off all the salt and all that stuff, but it was really cool to get back to basics and doing fun stuff. The wacky worm, we did that. You know, I remember catching a bunch of fish, fishing tournaments as a kid, and winning tournaments on the wacky worm, so that was cool to do that. And then, you know, being that we snook fish so much, it was cool to kind of get back to basics and have to relearn how to bass fish. You know, it is a different animal. Excuse me, I will say bass fishermen are so much more serious than saltwater fishermen. We were waving to people all day long, and we maybe got 2 waves back. And it was a little discouraging, like, you know, I guess they take it way more seriously, I don't know. But it was kind of funny, like, we would just make a game out of it, like, just wave to people and see how many people didn't wave back. Also, a lot more electronics with bass fishing, like, when we were waiting in line at the ramp, there was like 3 12 to 15 inch screens on every bass boat, and it was kind of wild. Like, that's not a thing in the saltwater world, at least inshore. I know even offshore, like 1 or 2 is like tops for offshore saltwater fishing. And you know, these guys fishing where you could see the bottom, they got thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of electronics on their boat. So that was kind of funny. I thought it was a little, I got a chuckle out of it. That's all I'll say. But bass fishing is a little bit different. But we had a great time. What did you think, Charlie? Man, a few words, I guess, right now. But no, we had a good time. It was cool to get back out there, fish for those green fish, and get on some. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different, and I hope you guys saw that, you know, DOA has freshwater lures too. It's not just a saltwater company, you know, and that's all we use today was DOA stuff. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.